There are many places to land in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. Places like airport, military base, lumber, port. There's so much variety in the game, and that is one thing that is incredible about it. But all these places we land, people want to know which place is the absolute best. Which place has tons of loot and little people there so that you can get loaded and ready while only taking down one or two other people. And ladies and gentlemen, I think I have the perfect place for you guys. Some people may make the argument that downtown is the best hospital because they have a lot of loot, but you can also have a lot of traffic and you can easily get killed behind your back without you even knowing they're there. Even though the footsteps are louder than loud. But I believe that prison is the best place to land. And here is why. Prison is a fantastic place. It doesn't just have the above ground area where it's got a good amount of loot, but it's nothing crazy, nothing more than like lumber. But you also have to take into account the lower level of prison. And I'm not just talking about the floor or the little tents or even the helicopter pad, which we'll get into later, but also the underground area, which has 4 separate levels that you can get loot from. These levels have so many boxes, so many chests to open, so much loot, many contracts, and things that are essential to survival in the game. You can also hear easily in these places. You can hear footsteps easily come behind you. There is not action at all. There's also many areas to enter and escape. So if someone's shooting at you and you need to retreat, there is easy places to get out of there. My point is that there is highs and lows in prison. You have the high area of the outer wall tower kind of pillars, I guess, in prison, where you can get a sniper and easily kill your enemies below ground. There's also, like I said, the underground area, which has tons and tons of loot, and that is incredible. When you account everything in prison in terms of loot and area, it's actually much more than other places. The only other places that you can think of that have more are, say, prominent east and west, airport, hospital, and quarry. But all of these places are filled with other enemies. It's very easy to die in a place like downtown because, you know, you might be a fantastic player and you might be the best in the area, but it's so easy to be shooting someone and at the same time someone else comes behind your back. You don't have enough time to heal and react. It's just impossible and you just die. While in prison, there's not as many people there. There can be between 2 and 6 people that go to prison, and it's easier to beat. And you have so many high areas. If you get to that high ground, you could snipe everyone out. Earlier we talked about escape, going under the prison and escaping from under. One thing you can use is the helicopter. It's in the very center of prison, and if you need something to get away, the helicopter is perfect. That is one of the main arguments against prison. The fact that you can be super far away from the zone and that you cannot get there in time. But you can easily get that helicopter so you can get out of prison so that, you know, you loot everything and then you're done. And what if you tell yourself, hey, what if that helicopter is taken? Well, there can be ATVs right outside the prison, and also if you go just a couple hundred meters north, which doesn't take very much time, about 30 seconds total, you can easily get cars, cargo trucks, and other things so that you can escape that way. So it's not like prison is impossible to get out. And honestly, it's very easy. Almost as easy as buying UAVs, getting cash drops and buy stations in the prison. There is always at least one buy station in prison. There could be one across the bridge, there could be one in the very middle, there could be actually 2 in the very middle, and there could be many more around the area. That's why prison is such a fantastic area. It has everything you need, including tons of loot, and also not very many people. So even if you're not the most skilled player, but you can get a couple kills per game, this is the perfect place to drop. About it, prison doesn't have much wrong. The only thing that I can think of personally is the fact that it is far away from the map, but there is many ways to escape and get out of there. So, in my opinion, prison is the best place to land in Warzone. And next time you load up a game of solos or plunder and you think about dropping in, don't hesitate and drop into prison and give me your opinion.